search engine optimization in many different ways. It is better than any other platform from the ground up. Also, its ease of use of getting website tracking reports from Google to its administration area. I do that with all the sites that I do for clients now. Second, there's the ease of updating and There's the ease of updating and adding content similar to operating a word processor. Very similar to operating Word if you use that. Third, it has the most amount of plugins, which are add-ons for functionality or for cosmetics. For more functionality of any platform of its kind, most of which you get at no charge. Meaning the plugins you can get, there's no charge. There are some that are premium versions, but they'll give you the free version, and you can opt for the premium the premium version or the pro version, as they'll call it, which you do pay for. There's some added benefits to that. Most of the time, the free versions are sufficient. There really is nothing that can't be done with WordPress, and that's the reality. WordPress is the most popular platform for doing websites right now. There's a couple others that are pretty common. One is called Joomla, and another one is called, I can't remember what the other one's called, Drupal. I've used Joomla, and I pretty much hate it. I don't really like it. It has a staging platform to it, which basically what that means is you can do the site and not make it go live until you're ready. When I do a website, I do the whole thing live. First of all, the domain is usually new, and if the domain is new, nobody's going to be finding it anytime soon. Most of the time, the website's going to be done before it ever comes up, at least on its own. WordPress is very good for showing up, as it mentions up at the top here. First, implementing SEO, search engine optimization. It says many different ways, which for WordPress, I would say there's maybe 2 or 3 different ways that you layer, different layers of getting search engine optimization. The first thing is there's a feature, which I have in one of my operating WordPress videos, referring to permalinks. Now, permalinks are like if you have multiple pages. For instance, here we got Get WordPress Site. This is a permalink, and the actual full permalink is arcanesearchresults.com/get-wordpress.site. This is really the permalink part of it right here, versus what it would go in a database as a default of a series of numbers and letters with question mark. That's the default because it goes into a database. And so permalinks give it words. You utilize the keywords for the pages, which is really the best way to do it. And that's one of the built-in features of WordPress that helps with SEO. Another thing that I do for clients is I create a Google account immediately. Once the domain is registered and I have at least the first page on there, I register with Google. I get the account set up. I put on Webmaster Tools and Analytics for the most part. And I connect the WordPress website with the the Webmaster Tools, so it informs Google of those pages being up. When you do that, it helps it to get indexed a lot quicker. It really depends though on the keywords. If the keywords are not real competitive, it'll generally show up very quickly, like in a day or two, maybe a week. It depends. But also when I do that though, whenever I do that, I also have Google spider the page so that and have it index it, so it happens much faster, assuming the keywords are not real popular. Because if I do that with a site that the keywords are not popular, that a lot of people aren't using, but they need to be the keywords. For instance, I did one for a political candidate, and so I just put the name there, and it showed up, I don't know, in a few days it was on Google on the first page, because there's not a lot of people with that name and not running for the office that the person was running for, yada yada yada. So that's the essence of the connection. Now below here I have 35, as I said, there's 35 reasons why WordPress websites are better than traditional websites for authors, speakers, business owners today in a very trying economy. Yeah, there's a bunch of a list here that I will put on this in the description for this video that you'll be looking at, and I look forward to hearing from you regarding your WordPress website, how you want it to get done. If you want to put it together, you want guidance with that, you just want me to do it, provide me with the content and the images, you can do it that way. And also the SEO, which I'm refining a little bit in this video, being a part of that for myself, actually. Getting my word out there and getting SEO. One of the problems with my particular industry is there's a gazillion webmasters out there and web designers and website companies in general, covering all the gambit, as well as SEO and all that. So it's very competitive. So the fact that I don't come up number one, I believe that this will be an approach to do that. And so here we go. Anyway, so any questions? I have my contact information on here. Please contact me. I look forward to hearing from you.